ona yebedie ne say yase dede bi okrom dede bi ba krom ni nyina ne say Nigeria ni bi yase wo ye Igbo king wo Ghana na manfo bi twere krata e de akoma aban panyimfo so omo stopping no yeah ebema oman no akwana befa obe take over na Igbo fo ni bi ye video say they are taking over Ghana and all that. And panyimfo bi atia ma say Minister of Communication kra Sam George a comment wo ho yese omo akoto asase no pram na eno nti ena Sam George abe comment say pram de obi antimi me take over na asemi no dodo na hu ni say ehu pa because wo hwe na Igbo fo yi Nigeria for ya start here complaining about omo lives our Ghana but omo hwe no papa no na ho no obetina Ghana na che we celebration omo ye Ghana Igbo king na waye ama osi proposed obi ndi Igbo in Ghana dan ya obesie asene palace no na ebo Ghana fo ni bebre hu se wanhwe ya na papa yi wa baje oman no e de asine na so omo church krata ne de kono omo in their rights because omo ye Ghanaians na sanse mu no amedwen ho ana me say mayesu yendo so mu kakra ne yenhwe papa no de yenim no wato nsakra reference enchofo bebre oye event bi a ofre asase a wakoto ayese ode be ye Igbo kingdom wo Ghana ha no na de edikan yen kama Ghana fo nyina nte se Nigeria for no and as a Nigerians omo presence wo Ghana no ye nyina yakasa afa ho se edoso omo adoso wo man mu ha se omo ye valid and as a journeying residents omo ye valid migrants and omo ye valid no ye jaye no de ma ye immigration laws yakase kwan amanfo fa so wura oman mu ha Nigerians and Nigerians particularly any adwuma die omo die enti eno de ye borders no at a point in 1961 na Ghana were 24 border posts amanfo fa so wura oman num enti buzi at time no minister mokai 1969 abufu say ya na ma GACO Ghana Aliens Compliance Act buzi a passing in 69 ye two Nigeria for bebre mo ko mu krum omo so ye ibidie Ghana must go enti any omo was our relationship no by establish say memo obi ye mo nhye no bibia ntumi nsi wo Ghana da na de ma na basa na manfo ka ho asem ne se Ghana for na asem ba obi ade na no tumbia yempe akenkan yempe history yempe ntiase yempe research asem bia ba no obi a kan bi mamenka se Ghana ye omanya first or one of the first countries a ye hu omo ombechichire omayi ye ni omo betna ha first. We are saying said the aborigines omo beje omayi omo betna mu first na ya asase tra obi ani so quiet tu no the Guans. I don't know, there is no dispute na sisi akra mo language no a change ama afa babia enti de enti amanfo hu ni se twi ene fanti bono ene sa kasa no Ghana ye kasa I evolve from some language and say yenka bi o ma bi aso enti enye so mu free o ma bi so no mobile ne ye kasa bi ena kasa na evolve ya na abedane de ye keka twi ene bi ka bono bi ka fanti e bi ka goan bi ka ever nti o mo fa ne say ye ni mo betena o ma mu ha na ye man no so ye one of the first countries ye mra a protected omo ye natives samanfo ni mo a in the early reporter University of Ghana report on the history of migrants in Ghana so okaya I'm say volume 242 University of Ghana researcher abenfo adubo ahemu nyina etrobi Ghana ye pese ye hu ye history migrants in Ghana they came here by 1471 a Portuguese for nearby no na migrant to Ghana. Yes. Now man for a movie a Wangara for you know say Songhai Empire, Mali Empire, ne Ghana. Now people have crossed into this country. Omo free ha. Na omo ti hana mo baby atna. Until before no. Yes you may recognize that the first people ye ma or more recognition say omo ye chiefs of their migrant groups ga for ne ma Hausa for ga. The Ga people offered Hausa for there were Naino Brahma and Officer Ali, one of the first settlers in Ghana. Now, omu nyina ba sa no, on say ye fi obi free no for no mo ba, ye for omu nyina so me bako. Enti the Ga chiefs no will offer Brahma na na ye panyi. Say the Brahma is now the head of all the groups in Ghana. People don't even know say Ga for Emma Hausa for SC Palace and a post office no. Pachomo fanto sumame. The biggest palace, omo palace ne kura na so che Ga Palace. The migrant no. Omo palace ombe si ya officer Brahma ne si ye no. Pachomo fa picture niko picture no old picture no to so we. A Hausa for the see. That is a Hausa chief officer Brahma. On the sea, or they establish a Hausa kingdom in Ghana because Ghana for them and assassin. So we integrated them. They never conquered Ghana. Sabrano, Omo ntimi an conquer Ghana for Ghana chiefs ne ma omo assassin. This palace that you are seeing there. So imagine that this was in 1800s. Na colonial era na fe nebe started. And na ye ma omo assassin see palace. Ewo krom ene ho ye post office. Omo ntimi an take over Ghana. Omo kingdom de da so ho. Pacho omo amo pe no monko Yoruba kingdom for palace. Enso to say ya Yoruba. The Yoruba people still have a kingdom in Ghana. They have never ever been able to undertake overtake Ghanaians. The more young was social media no. More ma papa ne prominence. Because any almost started at now. Unim the powerful, the largest ethnic group in Nigeria, Yoruba. Omone Hausa for no kamuboma. They are nearly 40% of Nigeria. All ethnic groups, no more over 40%. So tribes in me na Ghana 4G omo first. Omo ntman take over Ghana at a time ani yenko school. Yena na mono muni omo ye original settlers. And Toba ye flow head chief of the people that you into omo first, and according to the University of Ghana migrant report no. The obeba first say ene Johnny la ne beba krum ha. Johnny la tna se a na wako ga hene ho. Say me free Nigeria me Hausa ni na maba me be ye adwuma wo Ghana. Na adwuma na me be ye no me pe baabi atena. Ne ye say oh ono waba first dia maye ma wo baabi ntena. Na obi obeba ofiri ukrom ho side bia no wo na obedi omo so ha because ye nti omo kasa. Nti omo adwuma na omo ye ne say obi free Nigeria no e Hausa ni no oba Ghana na ga chief no ode ne meko obesre na na say me free stream ana me free Nigeria mpe baabi aye adwuma me trader na ohene na kotwa asase ama no say obi obefiri mu side ho aba bia no monye den wo na obedi omo so nti de obe oye first settler no obedane head chief of that group no ene na ma Hausa for ne reject officer Abraham so ye Yoruba ni nti me the head of all the group ene omo kochusu officer Ali ebeda omo so na nine no so eba first cry but ono so kobo na dwa obabi ganfo ma omo asase ma obi establish in a kingdom no my establishing don't forget about the nomenclature omo krom no mo frɛ omo ho kingdom ba oba krom ha kingdom na da ne so ye Igbo kingdom enye adwuma ha enye adwuma yamana baabi no abetena ma obia ma papa ne prominence bia na nye ne Mr. Palace na obesi ne enso nchen officer Abraham Yoruba Palace na wo ga post office no omo ntumi take over ga na onim de Ghana naturally the country is built to say the natives no adubo ahense e free bibi cannibalism sa oba krom ha na so betena ne omojewa cannibalism the Ghanaian culture will subsume you they will eat you up nti Hausa for ne do baby no ma sayira because they marry the Gans and because the Gans are the natives obeka omoka sentina Hausa na ira so cannibalism happened then nti Nigeria for be omoka twi neboa the Ghanaian culture is a culture built to cannibalize obetna ha obeka twi obeka Ghana afi ukasa na ira nti momo 50 years Brahma antimi establish Hausa kingdom and Yoruba Kingdom or Ghana, Igbo Kingdom, many 50 years, they will vanish in the system. Because one, your near my obedient recognition or my man for a yamushomo. Your legislative recognition and your judicial recognition. Legislative ni emra Ghana yashishe and now your constitutional recognition say ubia betna hayamani to me or your kin. Your constitution in your montum. Article 276. Who is a chief? Ghana constitution in Trekin. One didn't pass. Who is a chief? At the tail end, and say ubia or you valid from a lineage. I free or memha lineage, you know, Igbo or Ghanaian lineage. Oria no asadi akose or you validly elected, selected, nominated, installed as a chief or king by the relevant customary laws. Igbo enye customary law of Ghana. Into ontimi meye king. Constitution na protected. Into obedi ono nkwa ne nkrofo so obabi obe establish no. Ghana fo ni bibia because oko US a ye wo asante fo hene wo US ne boa. Omo ye omo culture. Omo sisa antade asante fo hye. Mo videos ne bi. Ye wo asante fo hene wo New York. Asante fo hene wo Ohio. But ultimately take you over America because America will never give you statutory recognition. Yama statutory recognition and I just say ultimately asem. Ghana ni ya dia ultimately na asem. Dabi we Igbo foreign crown asem odi krom kasem. O de kokota yemfa Igbo mra ne nya adwuma. Eno na emma utumi nti untimi nya obia. Eno na ama officer Brahma in 1808 went to establish a Hausa kingdom. Ni ye nim rasa abren hro. Eno na ama Naino, and no ma officer Ali. Omusi palace, was center of Greater Accra, big palace, but they couldn't overtake Ghana because yeah, ma statutory recognition, yeah, ma customary recognition, yeah, ma legislative recognition. Ghana your Chieftaincy Act, way a fanfare Ghanaians in New York. We are sure so media some America. Or yeah, the celebration, Papa no ati Officer Brahma na make Ghana we see palace, Yoruba palace no. Now our 18 sub-chiefs Ganfone man of power or no appointing the sub-chiefs because obi wu no your house and you krum ha and our Yoruba niya omune kwesi no Gani bia ntimi kwesi ni to obi oye fatherless and now ye parentless oni abusua no wu a na yafa wo omune di asem omo collected taxes from sankrofo no ho de bre amai atemamufo yama omo rules even 1950s there Kumasi Mosi around 130,000 Mosi people came to Kumasi. Asante ne mamu baby try 80s, 1880, 1890s. Na Mosi for Maba Ashanti region. Omo doso ama. Mosi for nankasa Asante ne mamu baby efre ho Mosi Zongo. Zongo na eba ni nyina migrant for. Any mamu outskirts of the town. Okwa outskirts na yesi efre ho Zongo. Omo na settlers. Ghana migrant chief be any recognition. From your customary pre-colonial days, a basic colonial era. The man had me kakran say edu colonial years no. British for no ma Chief Brahma na ne palace me show you no. Omo man recognition because na Hausa for na does one to the extent he say ene Yoruba for no. E was say omo chief no recognition. But Ghana mra no omo recognition. But British for no epe so mu use omo no. Nti sa wo palace e da so yi. Ni esi ni 1880 a. Now omo ntumi anteki Osawusha story na mpesa mokum omo latest king na wo Yoruba king in Ghana. Yoruba for no dosu che Igbo. Omo dosu che Hausa o. Omo ba Ghana no mo ntimi take over any part of the country. 1880s. Wangara for about 14. Omo ntimi take bibia. Enti mo ma papa no recognition ama na mpesa me can be but as amount for BS send the message. Emrana ya hye ye Chieftaincy Act. 1969 ye Chieftaincy Act baako ene de ma National House of Chiefs. Na Ghana yenim nyansa. Na nema bi na ekosesi ama amanfo oman ye be ya che. Chieftaincy Act no section 58 or say the following are the categories we mo na hamfo ayaje omatum. Aye mo privileges as a chief. The following are the categories. The Asante here the paramount chiefs, divisional chiefs, sub-divisional chiefs, adikro and other chiefs recognized by the National House of Chiefs. In 1951, ahemfo no amoya migrant chiefs ni nyina omo ba Ghana e no mo kabo mu se omo koka kira aban no se yemfa omo nka Ghana chiefs in hona oma bedoso sabre ne na namona mra mayo omo si da bi ye na ebe chechire ye mai si mamo recognition na mo basa mo ba bedane ahemfo recognize o Ghana na chese mo benya tumi mutumi di mra nti Hausa chief wo ha o kan asem edu ba bi aje se de akoma Ghanaian chief because Hausa chief no ni power o Ghana ye na namo ansa ne de be hye mram Madika ma legislative constitutional provision chese obi oye migrant chief wo Ghana bia ontumi medi ohene oni power oni privilege bia except for the people that he control and also yan ne ma omo sa tumi no from tete se oba ye ma ne ba bi ntra 1992 Rollins ebedi mampanyi no the migrant chiefs in his address e Kumase omo koka chere ni so omo pese no ye de omo ka National House of Chiefs ho na Rollins o kwa akwadwen ho because no mo dos we say politicians so mo pe vote nti se onya omo ka ho omo so omo betena ha che omo dane Ghana for omo dane Asante for ye na mo say National House of Chiefs no eye for omo kum eji omo isi ho the various tribes who are the original settlers omo ji kan ba ha nti wo a wo ye migrant settler bia ye mawo recognition nti National House of Chiefs no we share the composition of the National House of Chiefs some betime dey atoso amamia and recognize any chief a free baby aba yenimi ye ho dada na oye nso a obetena ha 200 years obeira Yoruba for nature 200 years omo na build one of the biggest palaces in West Africa na yen ya hemfo ne palace kura nruo no omo ntimi take over nkran na enne enti dede na amanfo ye menti ase papa no de oye ne hono te se de Asante for hene every for hene a wo New York oni recognition except for the people that omo tu kwan akotena krom ho no wo hwe omo so onte se odikro anase la chief even la sub chief kura no ne power nru no based on emra ya hyehyɛ constitution atre act no atre Chieftaincy Act afi kura 1994 Mosi for ma betena Kumasi nyina o matena ho ache na na be say 70 years 80 years ohene ba ko tena so ane e fe no Abukari ofri mu no e na o mo say o mo beyi ba ko abedi na de na ye ntokwama nipa nan wuye we say o mo na ewedi we me de we o mo say e fe no Mosi hene nti case ne ye Inre Mosi hene of Kumasi expert Abukari that is the case I Supreme Court ni ruling no say na mo Mosi for mo ka hene ohene ewo mukrom kasam omo se dabi ena Supreme Court no se ohene ni mukrom kasam dia Ghana ena ohene free mukrom ohene na mbokwa kwedi wo ho nti se na aba ana bibi na mo wa ena ye mo dia na mo kasa wo ye Mosi hene wo Kumase a hwan na ma wutumi se ye hene enti Supreme Court so a rule judicial pronouncement on it say the head of a migrant or settler or alien chief in Ghana, no matter how long they have stayed, is not recognized as a chief. Nti de na Igbo for ne ye no ebi asida antinji he de omo ye ne nyina omo ho tumi de papa no oye na ofre ne ho kin no na kroma bebre se obi ye fisherman kin wa ha sa case na make expert Abukari no judges ni chese omo andresse migrant for amomo hu say untumi medane Ghana ni no matter how long you have stayed in Ghana say wa bedane Ghana ni customarily say e ma utumi ne di hene udi omo a odi omo bae no so na omo free ukrom no ye pe bibi a woni e be fa so nemom wo se ohene bi owo Ghana wo che ne asase so no wo se na se nti Igbo ni no so okotena prampram no oje asase no osia apart from constitutional pronouncement, legislative non-recognition, judicial non-recognition, Amaka Supreme Court and High Court are making pronouncement to say, Obi and whoever man is to me in Ghana. Obey my friend who no. You can never ever move from any country to Ghana and call yourself a king and get recognition, Debbie. Ken na we no ofre wo kwa. Nti papa na de na we no mo na mo hu bida. Omo ya say Yoruba for Omoye the largest ethnic group in Nigeria. Yema Omo asase in 1880 Momusi Palace. Oman take over Okrui. Hausa for Officer Ali edi omani mo bae omo tena krom ha sisi palaces ebo sub chiefs omo ntimi take over Ghana sabre na ready ho enne kra de sabre na omo timi to asase eye freehold and I say what tena asase ne so forever na ne Ghana ye Lands Act no kra no oma ye say wo ye foreigner na oba ha na wo to asase a untimi to asase ne mrane mro 50 years ba Ghana ni betimi ato abrosa because Ghana need you to mean asase forever. But we a foreigner, untumi to asase e babru 50 years. Emra na nkasa framers no, omo dwen when we say after 50 years ni ahwe se nkrofo we omo so omo ye Igbo for ya ma omo asase no. After 50 years omo su ban ye, ai be mo matra enya ohene no otumi so oje na asase no opam omo. Ohun nyansa ye de akekere mra no. Enti bibia ni ho a ekoso a ebi nsida. Make say me bobo list of chiefs are powerful our Ghana, including one that the British gave recognition, Chief Brahma and a palace Mashona. Foreigners cannot own land outright in Ghana. Lands Act. Ubenyani lease for 50 years, which can be renewed as per the 1992 Constitutional Lands Act, IN 2020. Until law no discriminate against the rights, so bet me ato asase or ye foreigner. But won't mean to odi Ghana ni privilege crop. Sana Ghanaian chief o free krom ha or ye krapimni or ye Gani or ye Santini and I say or ye Gonjani na omo bet na ha ya je omatum so omo na omo customary laws e form Ghanaian foundation no. Won't mean free Nigeria no matter your number. Emma minya recognition privilege and che omo. Oni power bia. Enti de esie no ebia sida ansesa ye mra ni ye so robust to say Nigeria for be back ene kra de say Nigeria population mo homo yesen nana in 1970 Ghanaian population of 80 million no, na a quarter settlers, quarter of the population no more migrants, quarter of them most of them came from Nigeria. Wouldn't say Aliko Dangote ne family wa Ghana tudu ne nana be settle wo tudu Hausa for no mo be top palace no ne nana na onya sika no man no mo kan tudu ya mananka ya aha se tudu no kire say hill and as a small mountain e ho na no mo nti Hausa for na tudu kan tudu like on top of a hill e no mo kwa settle ye ma mo asase ene omo nipa se ne ka Hausa for hine bi ho debi Ubeira, because recognition mrade mau yenyama umrate se otumfo asante no se tutu power ne mau sana ye recognize wo mramu na utumi take action bia ene ne ma wa hinie no che customarily ye ma mo recognition ye na na mo ama mo nti ato aso judicial ye Supreme Court a rule say o ye settler migrant alien chief regardless of the number of people you control and the number of years you have stayed. You say a log that stays in the river for 100 years will never turn into a crocodile. Ghana mrano no. Enti enim ye man no mo mbegisi ho. Omo nka ho. Igbo fo ne ntimi me obeto asase asi kingdom, but kingdom ni bi na matre on anye ye. Or ye king over the people now. O lead you omo ba ha. Ene yama ne baby atena. Nti mususu mano sa Nigeria ni bi omo ntimi take over. Abra ne ye nko suku 1880s, 1460s, 1471, Wangara 4, Hausa 4, Yoruba 4, Omunyina ba ye ombetna say in their hundreds no. Omo take over Ghana. Na nye na yasan shemra. The only people that they get recognition from na onim judiciary momo, legislative momo, constitution momo, executives. Yes, from Tete. Because obi per president. Ohun se nkrofo ya betna hache. Nti emo mu baby ntina say Rollins eka ho na Zongo eye popular na nado kraba was sound born minister for inner city and Zongo development said the be settlers bi o maba no o betimi anya it executive ne de ye recognize you Boniface Saddick Boniface NDC so e wo Zongo kokos ne nyina no o de ma o mu recognition say o betimi ato aba but unya power da and it's been 300 years of settlers having sub chiefs. The first one, Namabo Modino, Naino, Ibrahima, and Ali, officer. British for name Ibrahima, no, una ye head of all the chiefs in Ghana, man recognition, Gafo man assassin man recognition, anye see kingdom, but Ghanaian culture no, and ye tradition, a ben meneo. Obe doso sa na fi uko. timo bia ma ayem hihye bia ma emra no eye den eye robust ye culture na ye solid obi antimi magana ha establish kingdom it is a Ghanaian king or UK Asante for hine or New York Hausa for hine or California obetena ho abo culture obebo parliament or obebo sub chiefs obeye bibia but ontimi nko bia because oni power bia ajese won pese bia obekọ ye history mu na oaye yanya alaji mai mata sarkin zongo sultan alaji Umar Farouk make call to be afede anyeye Oma make calls no from 1920 1930 CM4 monka Ghana chiefs hu yanyi atum ye new year ho entimo bia emma sa ade na ekoso no open history na obetimi akọ read bebre adubo ahemmo the professor of history in Ghana Oma church you can sit down and read and be assured say the oil and the BSc than the cresa but more than more man to me ne sa obobobo ahemfo no omuni recognition bia na metima tena hanum abo Jerry minifa hene mabo na boy me benkum hene na mabo a friend say cameraman mabo say wona oye me jase hene me friend me ho Ken Saddick Obama king of La Paz akwete man mabo me ho inshallah na metia metimi asa atade bia amanya asase asidan but me di recognition just mo ana medi mo so sa na mra ne tie sa na wo ye wo ho no omo tena center of Accra nye yi no okọ afla wo kwan so obi anye assured read your history know the country that you are in learn about your culture learn about how we have survived till now we have evolved ne hu say akese kra boy timi anye yi amount to that only recognition bia ntimo bia so nana